The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's away we go then.
The Netherlands promoted the philosophy of total football, and Clarence Seedorf is one of its finest exponents.
Oh, pretty hard to find. Just the keeper in charge, surely! And it's a goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So, a breakthrough already. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Bebeto. And the finish! And it's in! 2-0, and in next to no time. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Suriname are doing very nicely, thank you.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Tries to pass it through, and he's picked out the run. Messi, and it's Cruyff. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Floated through. Bebeto chasing after it. Now it's Luis Suarez. Roberto Baggio. Suriname are already cruising here. 2-0, a fabulous start. And that is expertly dealt with. That's Bebeto. First quarter of an hour gone. Threads one in. That is a brilliant interception. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't take out that killer ball.
And he's there to get it away. No way through. Jordan Henderson is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. And that looks a Bebeto! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Suriname with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Defending of the desperate variety. Roberto Baggio. And this is Bebeto. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Yeah, can they get him away? Thuram. Seedorf. Now it's Cruyff. And this is Luis Suarez. Chelsea have got it back and they'll have another go. He has found the way through. Jordan Henderson. And smartly reclaimed. Roberto Baggio. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Keeper beats it away. Messi going face to face with his great right. Applies the finish! And now the breakaway. Oh, nicely intercepted. And Luis Suarez. Roberto Baggio. Of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Bebeto. And this is Roberto Baggio.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
He's cut it out. Nicely weighted ball. Nicely aimed pass. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Henderson did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Rijkaard. Luis Suarez. Roberto Baggio. And Mendes. Rijkaard. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Hazard. It's Hazard! It's off target and by quite a way. Pepe picks it up from the goal kick. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Reflections on the first half?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing
Please
the
take
issue
this
even
opportunity
further.
to pay a
I'd
visit to
always
our
be
official
inclined to
store
go
where
for
memorabilia
the
from
latter,
today's
go
match
for
are
the
now
third,
available.
especially with a full half of football still to play.
Suriname firmly in control at the break. 2-0 the scoreline. And we are back underway. Seedorf. And it's Maldini. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Howson deals with that comfortably. Bebeto, whose purpose now is to complete a hat-trick. Makalele. Seedorf.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Cruyff touches it back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
And he's intervened well there. Thuram. Messi. Can he get it through? And he cuts out the supply. Suriname with this 2-goal lead. They're certainly looking much the more assured side. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Threads one in. And here's Cruyff. Raul. And the pass is intercepted. Nesta. Almost an hour gone. Passes short and sharp. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. That's a little off target. Now it's Cruyff. Cruyff! It's in! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Chelsea cut their deficits and look raring to go again.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Well read, and the danger is averted. Messi was in no mood for any of that. Hazard, and this is Hazard. Chance! It's anyone's ball now. So 2-1 now, and things have got a whole lot more enthralling here.
Yeah, this is a real psychological test now that will tell us whether one side book.
And Cruyff! He's done very well to get to that.
Cruyff clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Well, that's well seen too. Otto.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time. Pretty robust defending.
Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned. It's a good 35 yards out, this.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Out for a throw. Flashes it across. Cleared away. And that has left him in a heap. That's the keeper's ball.
Suriname clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
It's run loose here. Cruyff. Makaleli. That's Bebeto. And this is Roberto Baggio. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Jordan Henderson, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. But it's Thuram. That is good alertness. 5 minutes left on the clock. Looking to play him in.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
He's got away. That's very disappointing, it has to be said.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box.
There will
That's
be
where it
1
has to be.
minute added time.
Not too much to add on here, just a minute. Hazard. Henderson kept his eye on it, and he's there. And time is up. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The
everybody,
game yet
and
to kick
welcome
off.
to today's
The
match.
excitement already palpable.
Suriname against Barcelona.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So we're up and running. So there is Pedri, this youthful conductor of a mighty Catalan collective, the 2024-25 Super Deluxe Edition. They cantered to a domestic double, and a treble seemed almost certain until the most unfortunate of semi-final exits.
Incredible, Peter, that someone so young could play such a key and difficult role, effectively being a free man in midfield. But then his club are known for...
And Messi! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Real chance here. Succumbs to the pressure. And it's Messi. Pedri. Out of play for a goal kick. Araujo gathers from the goal kick. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Well, played through for the wide man. That's good play. Konate did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He's found space here. And he's been shifted off it. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Rijkaard. And here's Messi. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And he's just misjudged that one. Suriname yet to have an attempt on goal. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Messi.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Bops him off it and wins back the ball. And it's Messi. Big chance! Just too much. Fractions.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
Stood up well to him there. Jordi Alba makes the interception. Oh, easy pickings there. Used a return pass, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Jordan Henderson, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Out towards the flank. Oh, that's a fine interception. He's having a shot! Now he's off and running. Raul simply refused to be outdone there. Roberto Baggio. Oh, that's a key interception. And it's Mendes. He has found the way through. Mendes drives forward on the overlap. Jordi Alba. Tonali. Raul. Raul! Well, that is rather wayward.
I think he did really well to get the shot away, to be honest, given how much pressure he was under at the time.
David Villa. Oh, he's having a go! Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. It's Bebeto.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
And the through ball. Now it's Messi. And the ball is out of play. Tonali. And it's Eto. Shifted it to the flank. In with the challenge. Somewhat off target. Tonali. Raul, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs. It's Bebeto. And it's Mendes. Jordan Henderson. And this is Bebeto. It's Raul! Oh, he's been... That's another chance! And the referee has signalled for half-time. And it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. The midway point of the game.
Suriname really can be happy with the strong finish to the half and have no reason to be upset with their overall performance. I think they just need to keep going now, stick at it, and eventually they'll get a break.
So it's simmered along nicely for 45 minutes, but still no goals. It is 0-0 at half-time. And so the action is resumed. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. And it's made its way to him. David Villa has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Threads one in. Oh, that shoots! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. It's Bebeto. Neatly clipped into space. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Messi steaming forward at pace.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And this is Bebeto. Not the most accurate pass. Well read, nice interception. Messi. That's beautifully weighted.
Barcelona really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Eto. Well, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. So a big moment. That is some save from Khan. And that's a poor penalty.
I never really looked comfortable over that. I had a feeling this might happen. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from.
And the shot! No, just not quite.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
That pass has been well intercepted. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's approaching that time where you have to decide whether you stick or twist, Peter. I'm inclined to think...
Pedri, very much a man of this moment. Messi. Well, that's beautifully weighted.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Stam gets across to intercept that. So the team separated just by the one goal, which came early in the second period. And the score is 1-0. Araujo spots it and intercepts. Stam gets over and intercepts. Still just that single goal and we are nearly done. It's not gone well. Oh, it's a nice idea, but... And he shoots! David Villa.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Koundé cuts out the pass. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Oh, he refuses to take the bait. Nice looking ball.
2 added minutes has been
Confirmation that there will
indicated.
be 2 minutes stoppage time. It's Makalele. And this is Bebeto. Raul providing an outlet on that flank. It's Raul! And the keeper has reacted superbly there. And that's it. Suriname have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the
Hello,
stadium, and
everybody,
the players on the
welcome
pitch
to
are
today's
raring to
match.
go any minute now.
Suriname against Barcelona.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it's away we go then.
It's rare for me to look at a fullback as a potential match winner, Peter, but with Roberto Carlos, I can make an exception.
He's not a defender at all, is he? He's a winger more than that.
Exactly, the Brazilian Express, up and down the line all the time, and a taker of audacious free kicks.
Looks to the other side.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
That could spell trouble. Oh, that's fabulous.
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
Hazard really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Donnarumma getting this one clear. Pass somewhat off target. Now he's off and running. Hazard. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Dembele. Bops him off it and wins back the ball.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Hakimi promptly onto that, and that is that. So just the one early goal to report so far, and the score is 1-0. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Jordan Henderson, and the counter is on. That looks a decent ball. It's Basho! Now there's a terrific hit.
Barcelona definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
Chouameni. Jordan Henderson. He's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Hazard. Bruno Fernandes driving forwards.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And it's Tonali. Great vision. Hakimi is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. Vicious ball here. That has been knocked clear. Suriname with the corner. They're first. There's the header! Crossbar comes to the rescue. Gabriel. Oh, good-looking ball. And here's Dembele. Dembele. Konate. Roberto Baggio. Pullet. Bruno Fernandes. A player who needs no introduction. Raul. Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, that is a good... And no mistake! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. He has given that the lot. Bang!
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
He's had it nicked away. Bebeto unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Dembele proves just... It's Dembele! It's run loose. Oh, what has happened here? And this is Hullet. And it's made its way to him. Roberto Baggio looking to be a menace in the final third. Roberto Carlos lays it forward. And it's Otto. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good.
And Bebeto! Tchouameni. Messi. And it's Messi. There's a sharp little ball here. Roberto Carlos. Hakimi.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Roberto Carlos. Some resolute defending there.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Aims beyond the defence. He's in plenty of space here. And he shoots! Oh, that's close, and that will be the last of it. It's half-time. Suriname were so close to ending that half in the perfect fashion, but it just wasn't to be in the end.
Today's match day programs are available from stands located by the gates.
Well, I think
I'm sure
things
they will
have
make
worked out
fine
pretty well
souvenirs.
so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Suriname looking good, feeling good. It is 2-0 at the break. We get things going again. Nuno Mendes. And it's Mendes. Mendes scooting forward. Tonali providing an outlet on that flank. And he's made sure that's not getting through. More and more pressure on the ball here. Lovely. Roberto Baggio! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Gabriel. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. Suriname couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Roberto Carlos.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And he's worked it through. That's an excellent interception. Roberto Baggio. He is through here. And Bebeto! Oh, he's been this time, surely! Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Can he get on the end of this? Bruno Fernandes. No, again there's no way through. This is Dembele. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, he's burst through. Roberto Baggio. Can he finish? Bruno Fernandes.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Some good work on the right flank here. Well, he's looking to get away, but the defending is persistent, adhesive. Hakimi with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength. The sort of desire we hope will spread.
Oh, that's a key interception. Nuno Mendes. That's Bebeto. And a chance! But he's left disappointed.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Substitution in progress.
Barcelona choosing to make the first change. Gabriel. That has not gone well. It's Bebeto. And there's green grass ahead of him.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Otto. Nice interception, well timed. Oh, nicely intercepted. Well, it's ended up in no man's land. Bebeto! Oh, keep trying, and eventually it might come off.
Suriname really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Guardiola. Half an hour gone in the second half.
Barcelona appear determined to play through the middle again, and guess what? It's the same result.
Stood up well to him there. Roberto Baggio. Roberto Carlos. Dembele. Nice looking ball. Well played. It's Bale! And no! He had to, and yet he could not.
He's definitely playing with a lot more conviction. This team should look to him to produce the catalyst for a comeback.
Roberto Carlos. Facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Messi. Suriname can consider themselves just about safe now. And here's Bale. Bruno Fernandes. Can he spark a counter here? Jordan Henderson knocks it into space. Henderson. He's well positioned here. Well, now it's a race for the ball. It's a pretty loose pass. Raul.
That was lovely, that.
Tries to pass it through. Pepe shows great strength. Not the most accurate pass.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Big relief, it just needed better contact. 1 minute to add according to the board. And it's Azar. And time is up. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind.